Hi folks, it's Russell Shaw here, and today I want to talk about being a thought leader or a guru in the specific niche that you operate in. Think about it this way. Let's just say that there are two people doing the same thing, two consultants, and one consultant has to make cold calls every single day to make his appointments. And who knows how many cold calls he has to make, how many no's he's going to receive before he actually gets the appointments for his appointment quota for that week. And let's contrast this with another consultant and say this particular consultant receives calls constantly and people are requesting to see her, and it comes to a point where she has to actually manage her diary to an extent because she's receiving so many calls. Why is it that the one consultant has to make so many cold calls for him to make his quota, whilst the other consultant has to manage her schedule because she's just receiving so many calls? And the reason is obviously one is the go-to person, one is the guru, one is the person that's seen as the thought leader in that specific industry, and that is something that you need to aspire to. In your niche, your aim is to become the guru, the go-to person, the thought leader. And there's a number of reasons for this. And as we've seen, firstly, the first reason is that the business actually starts coming to you. You don't have to start chasing the business because business is coming towards you. Hopefully it gets to a point where you have to manage your schedule and turn away business or put people on waiting lists. And there's a distinct advantage with business coming to you rather than you going out to chase that business. The second reason, obviously, is that your pay grade increases dramatically. Let's again look at two speakers this time. Let's say that an organization needs some motivational speakers to speak to their sales force, get them pumped up so that their sales will increase and their quota will be reached for that specific financial period. And they have two options. They have a speaker who's not very well known, or they have, let's say, Tony Robbins. Who's going to get the higher paycheck? I mean, Tony Robbins is the go-to guy. He's the guru. Tony Robbins is the thought leader when it comes to motivation. He's the guy that's going to have the 3 more zeros on his check because he's the thought leader. He's the guru, and that's what you've got to aspire to because your pay grade increases dramatically. And of course, another reason to become this thought leader is that becoming a leader, you get followers. There's a sort of a groupie mindset that starts following you. People start approaching you and they recognize you as being the leader. And I mean, having followers obviously comes with a certain amount of responsibility, but there's a certain satisfaction knowing that your hard work has paid off. So the idea is, when you are operating in a niche, or when you're choosing to operate in a niche, your goal is to become the thought leader in that niche. You're looking to become the guru in that niche because the benefits of it are simply too good to pass up for you not to aim for this achievement. Thanks very much. Hope you enjoyed this. This is Russ Shaw, and I'm signing out.